某人听君. Hi everyone, this is your Ji Sifu. It's nice to see you here again. Welcome to today's open tempo session. Let's begin. Today's topic is on the food water. The water. So the food water for exorcism. So what is a food? If you don't know already, so fu is the usually is yellow and it's a piece of like a strip of paper that has black or red text on it, and there's like a bunch of stamps to stamp over it, and that kind of thing. So if you're not sure, you can check out our website. Of course, there's tons of food right there. So fu water is when you burn the fu, like you have to burn it. Okay, you burn the fu, and then the ashes are inside the bowl. You add water into it and you drink it, and eventually anything can happen, some surprises. But how does it work? Like for exorcism, what is exorcism? First of all, what is the goal of exorcism? Well, in the movies, you see someone get possessed by some kind of demon, ghost, or whatever, and you want to kick that thing out, right? So yeah, you exorcise. So in the movies, especially the Westerner type, like the Catholic or whatever type, they hold the Bible, they read, and somehow it's like they can use that and get the ghost or the demon or whatever very pissed off, and they will leave. Okay, so the funny thing is usually it comes with some very chaotic scenes, like, oh, they start like reciting the Bible now, and they start doing this and that, and then you see that evil thing, it starts to get pissed off, and they're like, wow. Now it, yeah, I don't even know, like, is it the evil thing in pain, or are they very pissed off, or what? Okay, but yeah, if I have a chance, I would say if I have a chance to be the evil, I will go rah. I will more like go up and punch the guy in the face. It's so annoying. Shut the hell up, like that. So how does real exorcism work? At the movie type, okay. The real thing is evil God, evil spirit, evil anything can get into you, and they can have a great impact on you. And it's real that these things do exist. I can tell you that because I see it every day. Okay. Now, however, the not so fun part is it's not really like how it is in the movie. It's not as graphical. It's not as like physical. It's not like "Rah!" It's not really like that. Okay. So how is it like in real life? Um, how is the real exorcism like the evil thing when it like possessed you? Well, yeah, it could get to a point where the evil thing possess the human being, and it will actually make the human being go crazy and go rah, whatever. Okay, it can get to that point, but I'm talking about like most of the time. Like the common cases is not like that. Yeah. Okay. So how does it work? I will introduce you this term I used in the lineage all the time. It's called EW. 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 Okay? It stands for emotional wreck. This is what happens when evil crap hits you. First thing, it screws up your feeling. And then it screws up your thinking. And it leads to saying and doing the wrong thing. Ew is very scary because ew can make you flip around and treat your friends, family, or even your wife or your kids as enemy, and it feels like all the good people are against you right now, and you're like totally on your own. It feels like very like your world just flipped. It feels like that. Ew is very bad because ew can screw up your life and maybe make you lose your family or lose your job or things like that. Ever remember how, like on YouTube, there are people who go to work and then there's the camera that capture these guys that suddenly they go into like a rage mode, kind of like a mood swing, and they will flip the table, throw the computer, and do all kinds of weird shit. So that kind of thing, ah, that is you. Like it's suddenly a burst of anger or something like that. Evil energy, or you can say like negative energy, can contaminate people to make you go that way. And it's scary. And it all starts from small. So it's like if you look at a real life situation, it never goes to that extent right away. There's a lot of small things that actually happen before you get to that stage. The small things that happen only get like, people around you will start to get annoyed, pissed off, and that kind of thing about what you say, what you do, and so on. And you will be reacting in a way that actually piss people off, but you don't even realize it. And then you keep going that way, and eventually you will have a big bomb later on. So when the big bomb comes, there's already a bunch of small bomb add up to one big thing. Now, not to drag you too far away though, the full water, okay? Full water is something that we use to cure this kind of problem all the time. How can a piece of paper fix the problem? Well, of course it cannot, right? So it's not the piece of paper that works. So what is actually working? It's the power that is inside there that works, okay? So the power that goes into the thing that works. The full water itself, okay? The full itself contains the power inside. Now, this power is like money, okay? Your food is like a check. So we have a check. We submit it to our altar and ask the gods and deities for the resources that is needed to fix the problem. So we got a check right here, and we want this check to like give us the money. So we put the money into the bowl and then add water, and you can drink. Now, how about let's say the money is equals to medicine? Medicine. So if money is medicine, then you can put the medicine into the bowl, add water, and drink. Now, why do we need to add water though? Well, basically because you want to drink it, you want to consume it, right? But at the same time, why don't we just put the whole food into the water and then drink it? Why do we need to burn it first? Why do you need to burn the food? Why don't you just put the food directly into the water and then shake, 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 shake? No, why not? Why do you have to burn it? Burning in magic, okay? Anything that is burned from this world, it's going to go into the other world. The other, okay? And that world is basically, it could be anywhere. Like where your god and deity is, or where the ghost is, or whatever, okay? It could be an other world. Now, for our food, of course, you're going to like send the message to the other side, which is where your god and deities are. So when you burn it, okay, when you burn the food, it's kind of like you're sending off the message. You're sending off this email. It's gone from here. It's going to appear in the other side. So burning the food, that process itself is actually the process of sending the message to the other side, and it activates the food to actually say, now I need it to be done now. Okay, so the food is like a ticket, right? The ticket say, give medicine to this person and make him feel well again. So if that is the message, okay, you burn the food. That is the moment of when this medicine has to be given. So just having the food alone doesn't help because the ticket is written but it's not executed yet. So when you want a job to be done, to be executed, you need to burn it. And that action itself tells the other side, okay, this is time to give the medicine. It's time to actually do it. Okay? And when you do that, the other side, like the god and deity side, they will do what the food requests. For example, give the medicine or give the energy, give the power to help and da 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 da. Okay, and after that is done, okay, you drink the food. The food water is like the tracking device. Okay, wherever there is the food water, which is inside here. Okay, that is where the power or the medicine is going to be applied. Okay, so let's say if you are the god, you're the deity. Okay, I burn the food. Now you see the message, right? Okay, so you want to track down. Okay, you want me to deploy my power to here and there to help. Okay, where am I going to deploy it? Where, right? Then you track down where the food water goes, and then oh, I saw the food water is in this person's tummy. Okay, I'm going to work on there, and then you're going to like give the power, and there you go. Okay, so you see, like that's why you need to drink the full water. It's not the full water alone that has the power. It's the deity, the god that is actually doing stuff. And the water acts like a tracking for the other side. Now, if I want to like use a very modernized way to say it, I will say, oh, the energy goes into the food paper, and then you burn, the energy come out to the bowl, and you add water, it contains the energy, and you're drinking the energy. Okay, yeah, I know, you can like say it like that. Okay, it just sounds like you're not as crazy because you're not bringing up things like, oh, that's actually someone in the other world doing the shit for you. Okay, so it sounds more like logical. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It sounds like more logical, but in a way, okay, like for the modern people who cannot accept it yet. But that is actually not the truth. The truth is that it works because someone is doing stuff on the other side. Okay, so that's the truth. Get it? So you like it or not, that's the truth. But if you're like explaining to like a guaylo or something like that, they don't get it, right? So they only know like energy, energy, energy. If you like don't go that way, they don't buy it. So basically that's why the talk about the energy and like consuming the energy, because that's basically what these people will believe if they're like so brainwashed by the science. But the actual thing is, like, if this is all about energy, you might as well say like, someone or anyone can just keep writing their wish on a piece of paper and burn that and drink it, and you're actually drinking your own wish energy, right? It will work. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And we don't just draw the food. We draw the food, and then you have to stamp it specifically according to what power it's taking and so on, and you stamp the food. After the food is stamped, you have to check food, which is to like connect to the source that you're talking to, and then get the food authorized. And after all that process, the food is approved, then you can use the food. And all that stuff is like, it's not just your thought and your energy, and yeah, nowadays, too many people are so brainwashed by the science stuff, and they're like, we need a modernized way to explain it. And of course, in China, those people are kind of like trying to brainwash people to believe that, oh, it's just energy, the chi, and it's bullcrap. Okay, yeah, it's not. Okay, so a lot of weird people start to say, oh, it's just a Jing Hei San, the Jing Hei San inside the food. I mean, that's like you're like saying something, but you're actually saying nothing. Okay, because it's not just your Jing Hei San. Jing Hei San is used in the food, but it's not just that. It's Jing Hei San used to produce the food, and then the food is connected to the other side to where your power comes from, and you're getting it authorized so that your Jing Hei San is put into writing a letter. The letter goes to this department. Department have people. People take the resources and send it to your side and give you the help. So it's not just your effort that is actually the thing that helps. It's your effort that produced the letter that requests for help, and it's the people taking the resources to help you. But nowadays, people are like skipping the whole process. They say, oh, it's just your effort and time and energy that put into the paper. That's why it can cure these situations like this, like do the job. And you're ignoring the whole fact that is your effort that made the letter. but the letter goes to the other side, and there are people, there are resources, there are power over there that actually come and help you do the job. So it's not anyone that can just pick up a brush and like write something and say, "Oh, I put my energy and effort in there, my intention," and that's a fool. That's not a fool. That's a piece of paper. Okay, come on. A fool needs to be like a fool. It's like a contract between here and the other world, the spiritual world, in where your God or deity exists. So it's a contrast between two worlds to withdraw power, to ask for that side to come over and help and do things and such like that. So a fool is a communication method. It's a ticket for communicating with your God or deity. Now, if you don't get this point right, then you basically don't even get what is Taoist magic, okay? The whole thing is not just energy work. So in a real life exorcism situation, when you start to be affected by these evil things, the evil crap and evil things, it affects you to have those emotional wrecks, right? When you drink the food, the other side, the gods and deities know, oh, here is where to track down, so they will apply the power into you directly from the other world and fix you up. So basically, that is what's going on. It's someone from the other world fixing you up. It's not just the food itself that has the energy inside, and you're not just drinking energy, okay? It's not just drinking energy. So, this is the truth, and it will become very hard to digest for a lot of people because, when we talk about things like these, a lot of the people are more inclined toward the science kind of way to explain things and say, "Oh, it's just energy," but it's definitely not. Okay, like if someone is actually having a ghost possession and you're trying to use your own energy and like focus and that kind of thing on that thing, you're gonna get like kicked in the butt so hard, and you're not gonna fix that problem because you don't have someone stronger than the evil thing in the other world, which is like the gods and deities that is supposed to be there to help you. And you don't have that source, you're going to be screwed. Okay. In that other world, you need to have someone or like a bunch of someone who can be overpowering these evil things that we're encountering. And it's definitely not your own energy that it's going to work. It's not, okay? So don't screw around and think you can just fix these cases by using your own willpower because it's not going to work. So basically, that's the brutal truth. And I hope you guys open your mind up a little bit. I know when it comes to like talking about those people who just cannot accept this thing, is I'm kind of like like that, but it's fine. That's why you're here, right? You're like this kind of talk. But anyway, so we'll see you in the next one, and that's it for today. See you tomorrow. 福生無量大，天尊尊尊。